Yes, and now time for some comedic relief. This is the thing I love about my people, right? Ghanaians we're very laid back. Very laid back. We don't take anything seriously. We really don't. We're a very chill, relaxed people. And I have said I usually compare us to the islanders, right? Like the Jamaicans. If you go to Ghana, you'll find a lot of Jamaicans there. When Jamaicans, for some reason, when they choose to migrate out of Jamaica and go to Africa, they usually tend to go to Ghana. Oh, hold on, folks. Let me. I just noticed I have my air conditioner on, and that thing, I'm sure you guys can hear it. Hold on. Let me go turn that off. All right. Sorry about that. See, this is what happens when you don't have a professional studio yet. But anyway, so yeah, Jamaicans love Ghana, and if there's anything that you know about Jamaicans and the islanders in general, it's that they're very laid back too. They don't take things too seriously, and that is a good character trait to have, to not take life too seriously. It is. It becomes a problem though when it starts to translate into you not knowing when to take things seriously. I've made a show on this. For those of you who are interested, go and look for it in the audio podcast version. Okay, it's okay not to be serious all the time, but there are times in life that require seriousness. There are times in life that you need to be proactive. And Ghanaians as a people, we're not proactive. We are very reactive instead. We always wait for calamity to occur before we start scrambling to figure out answers. Okay? We will never think about. You see how I'm showing you guys videos of the floods right now? You will think that the average Ghanaian who lives in a flood prone area will take drastic steps to ensure that next year, right? Because next year it'll rain too, right? As certain as the sun will come up, those rains will come next year. And more than likely, the average Ghanaian that lives in a flood prone area will still be living in that same area. So you would think that the person will say to himself or herself, okay, so what am I going to do next year? Because the rains will come. There is no stopping the rains. Okay? What am I going to do to ensure that I don't get flooded again? Or even if I do get flooded, how do I protect my properties? Because I have seen this before. I have seen this. I saw this last year. I saw it the year before. I saw it 2 years ago. I saw it 3 years ago. So there is no stopping this. What do I do to protect myself? But we don't have that attitude. We don't have that mindset. It's always about now. It's always about enjoyment. Enjoyment. Let's just, take it easy. Let us celebrate. Let us have a good time. Let us not worry about preparing for tragedy and for calamities, and, let us not hedge ourselves in such a way that if calamity befalls us, we can absorb the shock. We can absorb the tragedy, and there will be minimal. It'll have a minimal effect on us. Nope, we don't think like that. We don't think like that. And this is evident in when you watch Ghanaian TV, the shows that are on there. This here, this guy here is a pastor. I actually like him. Don't get me wrong. I don't know what his name is. I've seen his name on a couple of threads. Um, I actually like him because he brings so much comedy to his preaching. I don't even know if is he a real preacher, because I have never really seen him preach, like actually preach. He's always talking about something, but it's not in the biblical sense. It's always some form of comedic version of something that's in the Bible. Okay? But so a very good example is this right here. This video right here. So you see him, he has his assistants, and I think he's talking about the rains, and they're dancing or something. They're dancing to it. Like it's but you see, the attitude that is captured in this video is emblematic of Ghanaian society. That is the point I'm trying to make. This is how we are all the time. This is how we are all the time. It doesn't matter what's going on in the background. Ghanaians will always have time to jest, to, you know, have some form of comedy, to do something hilarious. It doesn't matter what's going on. This is what we do. This is who we are. So anyway, let's see what he's doing with his people.
Yes. Kunta sedishia. Onyamia leko. Asasa yi so na ukro mantimi sasa. Adise yi patre wo ukro. Onyametias. Wa. Jesus. Onyametias. Ayeye. Ori edi kwasi asem. Edi kwada asem ya. Awona obeku.
So yeah, those are his junior pastors, and they always have a thing where he's always standing in the corner. He will deliver his speech or whatever it is he has to say. They're usually his junior pastors are usually his hype men. They will be hyping him up, and I guess every now and then they do the occasional dance. And on this particular day, there was a need for dancing, so that is what they did. So they're done dancing now. Now they're going to get their blessings and anointing and all that other stuff.
Everybody shout. Hey! Jesus Christ!
Oh man, I love my people, man. I love my people. You just can't help but love a people that are like that. You know? You it's nice to hang around Ghanaians because of the way we are. You know, like I said, we're laid back, we're humorous. It's nice to hang out with us until you realize that there is impending doom on the horizon. That is when you're like, you know what? I need to get as far away from these people as possible, because they don't seem to have the seriousness or take this thing that's coming. They don't seem to take it seriously. But I do. I know what's going to happen if I'm here and this thing happens. I'm either going to lose my life, I'm going to perish, or I'm going to be hurt in some way. So, you know, while they're dancing, they're still dancing, let me bid them goodbye, and let me go over to that other side, and I will check back 2 days later, 3 days later to see how they fared. And usually it won't be they won't fare well. So, you know, as a people, that is just how God made us, I guess. Anyway, let's move on to the next